On a night when thunder echoed through the city streets and rain battered every rooftop, the metropolis seemed to shrink beneath the weight of the storm. Water pooled along sidewalks, and the glow of streetlights blurred behind curtains of relentless rain. People hurried for cover, clutching umbrellas and ducking into doorways, eager to escape the fury outside. Yet, amid the chaos, one figure stood apart, a small boy, his silhouette framed by flashes of lightning. While others sought shelter, he stepped forward, undaunted by the tempest. His resolve shone in stark contrast to the fearful retreat of the crowd, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey. In that moment, the storm became more than a force of nature. It became the stage for a story of courage and defiance. Beneath the uncertain glow of a flickering light, the boy sits alone, his hands steady as he threads a needle. The torn umbrella before him is a challenge, yet he works with quiet resolve, determined to restore what has been damaged. Each careful stitch reflects his perseverance, a testament to his refusal to give in to hardship. Despite the shadows that dance around him, his focus never wavers. The simple act of mending becomes a symbol of resilience as he transforms adversity into an opportunity for hope. In this moment, the boy's spirit shines brighter than the light above, undeterred by the difficulties he faces. The broken umbrella sits discarded on the sidewalk, its bent spokes and torn fabric marking it as useless in the eyes of passers-by. Most people glance at it with indifference, seeing only an object beyond repair. Yet, for the boy, the umbrella holds a different meaning. He sees possibility where others see waste, imagining how a few careful fixes could restore its purpose. His determination to mend the umbrella reflects a quiet hopefulness, suggesting that value can be found even in what seems lost. Through his eyes, the broken umbrella becomes a symbol of resilience and optimism. The boy owns very little, yet he treats each of his possessions with quiet reverence. His patience is evident in the way he mends what is worn and cherishes what remains. Despite the hardships around him, he believes that even the smallest gestures of kindness and care matter. In a world often overshadowed by uncertainty, his gentle actions become a source of hope. Through his example, we see how compassion and attention to the little things can bring light to even the darkest days. Each evening, as the city pulses with life, a boy sits quietly on the edge of the bustling streets. He remains unnoticed by the crowds that hurry past, blending seamlessly into the background of neon lights and distant sirens. Despite the chaos that surrounds him, his presence is unwavering, a silent fixture in the ever-changing urban landscape. His calm demeanor hints at a quiet resilience, an inner strength that persists even when the world seems overwhelming. In the midst of noise and movement, he is a gentle reminder of steadfastness and endurance. The old man enters quietly, his movements deliberate yet unhurried. Though his posture suggests fatigue, it is not the weight of years or labor that slows him, but the burden of memories and choices long past. His eyes, shadowed and contemplative, reveal a mind occupied by regrets that linger just beneath the surface. Each step seems to carry echoes of decisions he wishes he could change. As he settles into the room, an air of solemnity surrounds him, hinting at stories left untold. The atmosphere shifts, preparing for an encounter shaped as much by what remains unsaid as by what is spoken. In a quiet gesture, the old man extends a broken umbrella to the boy. Its tattered fabric and bent spokes speak volumes, revealing not only its inability to shield from the rain, but also the hardships the old man has endured. The umbrella becomes a symbol of vulnerability, a silent testament to the burdens he carries through life. As the boy accepts it, there is an unspoken understanding between them, a connection forged in shared fragility. This simple act transcends mere generosity, offering a glimpse into the old man's world and the resilience required to persist despite adversity. With quiet determination, the boy carefully examines the broken umbrella. His hands move gently, piecing together the fragile parts with patience and care. Though he says nothing, his actions speak volumes, revealing a deep sense of empathy for the object and perhaps for its owner as well. Each deliberate movement reflects his desire to restore what was lost, offering comfort through simple acts of kindness. The umbrella, once battered by the rain, slowly regains its shape under his thoughtful touch. In this silent moment, the boy's compassion becomes a quiet force for healing, reminding us how small gestures can mend more than just physical things. In the quiet moment shared by the boy and the man, words are unnecessary. Their eyes meet, and a gentle nod conveys more than speech ever could. The boy senses reassurance in the man's steady presence, while the man recognizes the boy's vulnerability and hope. Through this silent exchange, a bond forms, built on empathy and mutual respect. Kindness flows between them, unspoken yet deeply felt. In that brief connection, both find comfort and understanding, reminding us of the power of compassion expressed without words. As the man steps out into the world once more, his previously broken umbrella now restored, he carries more than just protection from the rain. The kindness he received has rekindled his spirit, infusing his journey with newfound optimism. Each stride reflects the subtle yet profound impact of compassion, reminding us that even small acts can lead to meaningful change. The man's departure is not just a physical movement, but a testament to the transformative power of empathy and human connection. Under the steady rhythm of falling rain, a young boy stands beside his modest stall, its faded canopy offering little shelter from the weather. The street is quiet, puddles reflecting the muted glow of distant lights. Despite the damp chill, the boy's eyes remain bright, his posture unwavering as he arranges his wares with careful hands. Each passing moment is a testament to his determination, as he waits patiently for someone to notice his small display. The gentle patter of rain becomes a backdrop to his hope, painting a scene of resilience in the face of adversity. Here, persistence is not just a necessity, it is the heartbeat of his story. The boy discovered his missing umbrella placed neatly by his doorstep, no longer damp from the rain. Alongside it lay a carefully folded note, its words written with gentle sincerity. The message spoke of gratitude and kindness, hinting at a shared moment that had gone unnoticed. Though the author remained unnamed, the tone suggested a bond forming between the boy and a mysterious man. This unexpected gesture left the boy both curious and comforted, sensing that their paths were destined to cross again. The dry umbrella and heartfelt note became symbols of a connection that reached beyond a simple act of return. The boy sits quietly, turning the note over in his hands, his mind racing with questions. The phrase, "Remember who you used to be," echoes in his thoughts, stirring memories and feelings he can't quite place. He wonders if the message is meant to remind him of a forgotten part of himself, or perhaps to encourage him to rediscover something lost. As he reflects, he feels a mix of confusion and intrigue, sensing that the note holds a deeper significance. The words invite him to look inward, to consider how he has changed and what he might have left behind. His curiosity grows, compelling him to search for answers both within himself and in the world around him. Days slipped by, each one marked by the steady rhythm of rain tapping against the window. The world outside seemed wrapped in a gray shroud, but inside, the boy remained focused on his task. Despite the relentless weather, he worked tirelessly, his hands moving with purpose and care. With each passing day, his anticipation grew, mingling with a sense of wonder about what might come next. The rain never dampened his spirit. Instead, it seemed to fuel his determination. He watched the clouds, imagining possibilities, and pressed on, driven by hope and curiosity. As the storm finally subsides, a gentle calm settles over the landscape. The boy steps outside, the air fresh and quiet after the chaos. In his hand, he holds the note with its mysterious address, curiosity stirring within him. Determined to uncover its meaning, he takes his first steps toward the unknown. Each stride marks the beginning of a journey that promises discovery and change. The world feels different now, filled with possibility and hope. With resolve in his heart, the boy sets out, guided by the promise of answers waiting just beyond the horizon. The boy approaches the old abandoned shop, its presence quietly commanding at the end of a forgotten street. A faded sign hangs above the entrance, its letters barely legible, hinting at a name that once welcomed eager customers. Dusty windows line the storefront, their glass clouded by years of neglect, yet they reflect the golden hues of the afternoon sun. The shop stands as a silent witness to countless stories, its worn exterior evoking a sense of history and nostalgia. As the boy pauses before the door, he feels the weight of time lingering in the air, inviting him to imagine the bustling life that once filled this space. Inside Reynard's umbrella shop, the walls are adorned with crooked photographs and heartfelt images. Each picture tells a story, capturing moments when Reynard, the shop's owner, extended a helping hand to those in need. The cozy atmosphere is filled with the warmth of these memories, reflecting a legacy built on kindness and generosity. Customers often pause to admire the displays, reminded of the shop's unique role in the community. Reynard's acts of compassion have touched many lives, making the shop more than just a place to buy umbrellas. It stands as a testament to the enduring impact of simple, thoughtful gestures. As the boy reflected on his encounter, a profound realization dawned upon him. The old man he had met was, in fact, the former owner of the shop, a figure whose kindness had shaped the community for years. It became clear that the most valuable inheritance was not the shop itself or any material possession. Instead, it was the enduring spirit of generosity that had been quietly passed down. The boy understood that this legacy was meant to be shared, inspiring acts of kindness in others. In that moment, he felt a deep sense of connection to the past and a renewed purpose for the future. After weeks of dry weather, the rain finally returns, softly tapping against rooftops and pavement. Its gentle rhythm fills the air with a sense of comfort and nostalgia, wrapping the neighborhood in a familiar embrace. The boy sits quietly beneath his awning, watching the droplets gather and slide down. He feels calm and content, yet there's something different about this moment. The rain seems to carry with it a subtle promise of change, hinting at new possibilities. As he listens to the soothing sounds, he senses that the world around him is shifting, even if only in small ways. As the boy continues his work, he realizes that he is doing more than simply fixing broken umbrellas. He is upholding a tradition, one that has been passed down through generations. This newfound understanding gives his efforts a deeper significance. Each umbrella he repairs becomes a symbol of resilience, offering comfort to those who seek shelter from the rain. Gradually, he transforms into a beacon of hope for his community, inspiring others with his dedication and care. The legacy he carries shapes not only his actions, but also the lives of those around him. Drawn by a sense of uncertainty and longing, other children begin to gather around the boy. He welcomes them, patiently teaching the craft of mending umbrellas. As he shares his practical skills, the group discovers more than just how to repair torn fabric and broken spokes. Through these lessons, the children find a renewed sense of purpose and community. Working side by side, they experience the comfort of belonging and the satisfaction of learning together. The simple act of fixing umbrellas becomes a bridge, connecting them to each other and to a brighter outlook on their future. A woman enters, her young daughter by her side, holding a weathered wooden sign. The faded lettering and worn edges speak of years gone by, hinting at the sign's history. This cherished artifact once hung above Reynard's umbrella shop, a place known for its warmth and craftsmanship. For the boy, the sign is more than just an object. It is a tangible link to the shop's legacy and the memories it holds. As the woman presents the sign, a sense of nostalgia fills the room, reminding everyone of the enduring connections between past and present. The woman gently shares the meaning behind the sign, revealing that it represents her father's heartfelt wish for kindness and shelter. By passing it on, she entrusts this legacy to anyone who helps others stay dry and safe. As the boy accepts the sign, he is overcome with a sense of belonging and warmth. The gesture carries more than a simple object. It conveys trust, compassion, and the hope that these values will continue to be shared. In this moment, the boy feels truly seen and welcomed, carrying forward the spirit of generosity that the sign embodies. With careful hands, the boy lifts the sign and places it above his stall. A simple act that carries deep significance. The gentle rain that falls around him seems to wash away the past, offering a quiet blessing for what lies ahead. This moment marks not just the start of his venture, but the birth of a genuine community. Neighbors gather, drawn by hope and curiosity, ready to support one another. The boy's determination and the shared spirit of those around him set the stage for new friendships and opportunities. In the soft light of the rainy afternoon, a sense of belonging begins to take root. Kindness is a quality that has stood the test of time, remaining relevant and powerful across generations. Unlike fleeting trends or temporary gestures, genuine acts of kindness create lasting impressions that ripple through communities and history. No matter the era or situation, kindness bridges divides and brings people together, offering comfort and hope even in the most challenging circumstances. Its impact is not limited by age, culture, or background, making it a universal language understood by all. As the world changes, the essence of kindness endures, reminding us of our shared humanity and the simple ways we can make a difference. Kindness has a remarkable ability to spread from one individual to another, often in ways we might not immediately notice. When someone experiences a thoughtful gesture, they are more likely to extend kindness to others, continuing the cycle. This ripple effect can move through families, communities, and even strangers, strengthening the bonds that connect us. Small acts, such as a smile or a helping hand, can inspire others to act with compassion. Over time, these moments accumulate, creating a network of goodwill that enriches our shared human experience. The impact of kindness is not limited to the original act, but grows as it is passed along, shaping the world in subtle yet meaningful ways. There are times when vulnerability feels especially pronounced, like during a rainy night when the world seems quieter and more distant. In these moments, a simple act of kindness can carry profound significance. Whether it's a warm gesture from a stranger or a comforting word from a loved one, compassion becomes a beacon in the darkness. The need for empathy is heightened when we feel exposed or alone, and even small actions can leave lasting impressions. Rainy nights remind us that everyone faces moments of uncertainty, and that kindness is often most appreciated when it arrives unexpectedly. These experiences teach us the value of reaching out, reinforcing the importance of human connection in times of need. In many communities, there are individuals who dedicate their time to repairing everyday items, such as umbrellas, shoes, or household tools. Their work goes beyond simple craftsmanship. It represents a form of practical kindness that often goes unnoticed. By restoring objects that others might discard, these repairers help reduce waste and extend the life of cherished belongings. The act of mending is a quiet metaphor for compassion, showing how small, tangible gestures can make a meaningful difference. Through their skills and patience, they remind us that kindness can be expressed not only through words, but also through practical actions that benefit others. Throughout life, emotional wounds can leave lasting effects on our well-being. There are individuals, therapists, counselors, friends, and mentors who dedicate themselves to helping others heal from these invisible scars. Their guidance and support foster an environment where inner restoration becomes possible. By encouraging self-reflection and offering empathy, they help people rebuild confidence and rediscover hope. The process of healing is deeply personal, yet the presence of compassionate helpers can make a profound difference. Ultimately, nurturing emotional health is essential for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. Just as we repair a broken chair or mend a torn shirt, we often find ourselves needing to fix the intangible parts of our lives. Emotional wounds, fractured relationships, and lost confidence may not be visible, but they require attention and care. The process of healing these unseen aspects can be similar to repairing physical objects. It takes patience, effort, and the right tools. Sometimes we need to identify what is broken before we can begin to restore it. By acknowledging our inner struggles and seeking solutions, we pave the way for personal growth and resilience. In both cases, the act of mending brings a sense of renewal and strength, reminding us that repair is possible, whether the damage is seen or felt. In the end, acts of kindness, whether they take the form of physical help or emotional support, are deeply connected. Each gesture, no matter how small, contributes to the well-being of others and strengthens the bonds within our communities. Physical acts may provide immediate relief, while emotional kindness can offer comfort and reassurance that lasts. Both are essential in fostering a compassionate environment. By recognizing the importance of every kind of kindness, we create a world where empathy and support flourish. Ultimately, these interconnected actions remind us that caring for one another is a shared responsibility, vital to the health and happiness of all. The Boy Who Repaired Broken Umbrellas is a story that gently explores the themes of kindness, memory, and the quiet transmission of love through ordinary gestures. At its heart, the narrative follows a young boy whose simple act of mending umbrellas becomes a symbol of compassion in his community. Through these small, thoughtful actions, the story reveals how love often manifests not in grand declarations, but in the everyday moments we share with others. As memories intertwine with present experiences, the tale invites us to reflect on the lasting impact of gentle deeds. It is a reminder that even the most subtle expressions of care can shape lives and foster connection. Sharing stories that celebrate kindness can have a lasting impact on those around us. When we pass along tales that inspire compassion, we help create a ripple effect of positivity in our communities. Consider sharing this story with friends, family, or anyone who values the importance of caring for others. Meaningful moments deserve to be cherished and remembered, as they remind us of the beauty found in simple acts of goodwill. By spreading these messages, we encourage others to recognize and appreciate the significance of kindness in everyday life.